Hi. So I thought of sharing 10 of my favorite quotes. Some of them I learned from my dad, some of them from my favorite authors, and some of them I've just picked them randomly from somewhere. The first quote I learned from my dad was this: in every deal, there's a fool. If you can't see a fool in a deal, you are the fool. Secondly, I learned from my dad, when you dine with the devil, use a long spoon. Now, when we say dining with the devil, it's not literally, but it's a matter of overestimating your cleverness, especially when it comes to certain deals. Never ever overestimate your cleverness. Keep your distance, especially when you're dealing with dangerous people. The third thing I've come to learn, and not from my dad, never trust someone who speaks negatively about other people. They will do the same to you. You're not special. How someone speaks about other people is how they're going to speak about you. The fourth thing I've come to learn, and it's one of my favorite quotes, is this: nothing in life is free. And I know I've repeated this quote over and over again, but for everything in life, a price must be paid. Even to go to heaven, you must die. Nothing is for free in life. There's always a price to pay. Another quote I've come to love is this: no one cares. No one gives a damn. As a matter of fact, when you tell people your problems, 80% of them are glad you have that problem. 20% don't even care. Have zero expectations. Because when you have unspoken expectations, it leads to premeditated resentment. Another quote that is a favorite of mine is this: if you want to know a person's true character, look at how they treat people who can do nothing for them. That will tell you all you need to know about that person. People treat people differently based on their level in life. That is how you know a person. Another quote that I love is this: just because you can resist the devil does not mean you should hang out with him. Now again, this is not literally. What it means is this: no matter how strong you think you are, no matter your level of self-control, some companies are best avoided. Don't tempt the devil, don't tempt yourself. Avoid some companies, keep off. Second to the last, no one can make you feel inferior without your permission. This was said by Eleanor Roosevelt. No one, absolutely no one, can make you feel inferior without your permission. Then the last one, and my favorite one, is by an author called Woody Allen. Woody Allen was talking about love, and he said, to love is to suffer. To avoid suffering, one must not love. But then one suffers from not loving. Therefore, to love is to suffer. Not to love is to suffer. To suffer is to suffer. To be happy is to love. To be happy then is to suffer, but suffering makes one unhappy. Therefore, to be happy, one must love, or love to suffer, or suffer from too much happiness. It's a paradox, I know. It's crazy, I know. But I think what he was trying to say is this: choose your hard. Everything is hard. There's nothing easy. You just have to choose your hard. Now, these are 10 of my favorite quotes. I'd love to hear from you. What quote changed your life? What is that one quote you swear by? Or even a couple of them. I'd love to hear them. Bye.